She's half deer, half deadly, and 100% gonna make you itch. Here comes Florenna, nature class druid, got a flower in her hair and a vibe that's fluid. She's got floppy ears and a stare so cold, and a downstairs garden that's lush and bold, with a smooth summer chest and a sickle in tow. You better watch out, 'cause she's not here for show. If you can't cleanse, then you better run. She'll poison your team till the game ain't fun. She hits 435% to 1, then 1,287 poison. Now ain't that fun? It spreads like an itch from a wild night of desire. 3 turns later and you'll be peeing fire. Ailment? Like an STD. You can't remove them, not even a cleanser knows how to soothe them. Element link gives green friends attack. 20% for 4 turns, can't be taken back. Class, Druid, Family, 2025. What's the family bonus? Well, nobody knows. Not even Small Giant. They're still huddled in a meeting room, stroking a raccoon, whispering maybe plus 3% turnip resistance. We'll get it by 2026, if we're lucky. She's got a mana boosting passive 5% every time you try to slap her with the stack, and she's poison resistant. Oh, baby! She can give it, but won't take it back. Reasonably balanced for a hero with a month. She's not top tier, but she's packing that punch. Fast beat special, no time to wait. Pair her with dagger and seal your fate. She's strong against teams with no cleanser near, but if they resist poison, well, she's screwed, dear. So approach with caution and trim your expectations. This deer's got hairy nipples and toxic temptations. Florenna. She's floral, she's fatal. She's got a sickle, and she's definitely not waxed. 2025 family bonus. Coming eventually. After the interns stop drawing naked fetishes on the whiteboard.
Greetings, loyal minions, beautiful humans. Welcome to the Sci Show. Not sure what else I need to say after that. I think it's all been said. I'm not sure what part of that catchy little jingle you're going to have stuck in your head tonight, but possibly has something to do with being fire. Florenna. Hero of the Month has a very good skill for Hero of the Month, as you've just found out, but we'll just quickly run through. The Druid gives the talent of the Thorn Minion, which is quite handy, just gives a bit of extra protection. Aether talent, bit of extra attack for a few turns, for 6 turns, so that's pretty good. I'm going to keep banging on about it. The 2025 family bonus, which doesn't exist until 2026, just makes absolutely no sense, Small Giant. Just give the bloody heroes a bonus before 12 months is up, and they're totally, just useless. Anyway, passive 5% mana when they receive a status ailment or negative stack, so that's handy. Just going to be getting a few, there's a lot of ailments out there at the moment. Untold Tales 2 heroes are a prime example. Bit of extra mana, resist poison, so that's nice. We'll get that max power preview off. Reasonably balanced stats. Hero of the Month, so they are obviously lower than newer heroes. Heavy Fragrance running at fast speed, so we're dealing 435% damage to the target. So, just a mid-level, reasonably lowish because of the stats snipe. The target, this is an interesting bit. The jingle didn't quite capture this, but the target can't get their status ailments cleansed or reallocated by special skills for 3 turns. So it can still get done by passives, but it says there, this effect also prevents cleansing and reallocating of itself. But that means they can't cleanse the poison. So the jingle mentioned, cleansers will be good against them, which is correct, because we can see the next part of that special skill. The target receives 912 poison damage, and if you throw the max preview, it's up to 1287. So over 3 turns, so it's not too bad. It's, 400-ish per turn, which spreads to nearby enemies. So what I want to point out with that is whilst the cleanse will get rid of the ailment for everyone else, it's going to stay on the original target because they can't get their ailments cleansed or reallocated by special skills for 3 turns. So that's where it's going to be really, really useful. And a lot of it's going to come down to timing because you're going to want to cleanse it as quickly as you can. But if you cleanse it before it ends, basically, then the hero in the middle or like the target that you put it on will still have the poison. And as soon as it's cleansed, it's just going to spread again next turn. That would be my understanding of it. So that's quite an interesting thing. Yeah, so as I said, they can cleanse it from everyone else where it's spread, but they can't cleanse it from the hero that had it. It's not like an absolutely huge thing because it does only last for 3 turns. So it's not going to kind of, just keep going and going and going. But just thought that was interesting. You can use that to your advantage against cleansers. If you know they're about to cleanse, you can hold off, or you can, if you can fire it and make them cleanse it straight away, but then know that it's still going to spread. So keep that in mind if you're ever going against her as well. Element Link gives all nature allies plus 20% attack for 4 turns, which cannot be dispelled. So I actually think it's reasonable. I really do wish the Hero of the Month would just be a little bit closer in sort of stats. We can see this guy's 12, 16, 11, 16. So it's 100 beneath. So you're looking at around about 10%. So it's kind of fair, but we just know they do get outdated reasonably quickly. The bonus would be a huge thing. I think they leave that for a year to then try and make them more relevant 12 months later by giving them some sort of weird family bonus to bring them back a little bit. But we know in 12 months' time, it's going to be, instead of just 100 odd power below, it's going to be 200 to 300. So the family bonus, therefore, to me, doesn't do enough. I just want to make sure that the Hero of the Month that people have better access to are providing a really good hero for those people who aren't spending a lot on the game. That's where I'm going. I'm not saying she's terrible. I know the Hero of the Months are never going to be absolute top tier, but I would just like it to be a little bit better. But there we go. It has a fair bit going on. I think that spreading poison will be really, really handy. But again, not enough to sort of make her, shoot straight to the top. Snipe's pretty good. I'm thinking that's probably only going to be around about, with the lower attacks, that maybe 700 to 800, but it is running at fast speed. She does get some mana, so if you're taking against... the one thing I will mention with that is I wish she got mana for resisting poison as well, because then you could take her against poison. She's not actually going to get the ailment, but she's going to get the 5%, whereas with this, she only gets the 5% if she actually gets the ailment or a stack. But if you're taking against heroes that do give a lot of ailments, then that's a great way just to get her mana boosted quickly. I was almost thinking you could use it to reflect on the glass heroes, then reflect it back and give her mana, but it's poison, so she's going to resist it. So that's where, just little things like that would be cool if you could use it a little bit more to your advantage. But pretty good hero nonetheless. If you are doing any summons, I hope you get her at some point throughout the month. And I hope she's able to add something to your current roster. I think that's it. If you enjoy what I'm doing, gently press the subscribe button. Please let me know what you think of the Hero of the Month. Please let me know what you think of the little jingly Hero of the Month reviews. I do find them reasonably enjoyable to do, reasonably time consuming, so that's why I sort of just throw the graphics there. I'd love to do a proper little presentation throughout the graphics of the song, but time restraints are a thing. Anyway, give your kitty a scritch for me. Have a bloody good one.